who knows what I might do or what I might say. Hi there, it's Christy. I'm back after a little hiatus due to ankle surgery, and I'm recovering well. I just had my first post-op visit yesterday, and supposedly my incision looks fantastic. I have fairly good range of motion and minimal swelling, and I am cleared to start physical therapy very, very gently, nothing that causes any pain so far. I am cleared to start slowly weaning off of the knee scooter, so that's great. That it's really hard to get around and it's dangerous too. I fell probably 5 times right on my butt because the wheels are so tiny and you fall in a little crack and then, you know, bum over tea kettle, just in a pile on the floor. It's been an adventure. I am feeling better. I do, of course, take a hit, as anyone would, from the anesthetic. Excuse that, I have a cat in the background playing in a pile of packing paper that came from Amazon, and it's kind of cute, but I at the same time hope that he will stop because it's very noisy. Usually I trim out any residue of cats or an actual life to the best of my ability in order to be professional, but I'm feeling, you know, slightly wacky from still being in recovery, and so who knows what I might do or what I might say. I just want to talk about one simple tip that I would love it if you would take away with you and think about as you are working with your kids. This can be any kids, but it's especially important for kids who have developmental differences of any kind, who have delays, who have disorders, who have language stuff or sensory stuff or cognitive stuff or physical stuff. And this is the tip that we want to focus on the process, not the product. A lot of times we come up with an art project and it's supposed to look like this little house made out of popsicle sticks at the end. That is an example of focusing on the product. We want it to look like this at the end. Focusing on the process would be, maybe we do art with popsicle sticks, but we just glue them onto the paper and enjoy the textures and the aromas of glue, and maybe we paint them. We enjoy talking about what we're doing. We enjoy the child enjoying the process, and we use the process to enhance relationship and therefore to enhance cognitive learning and also language. These things all go together. If I'm trying to force the child into producing something that looks like this at the end, that's a production line. That is not a fun activity for a child that's going to produce a lot of learning. It may make me as the teacher look good to a bunch of parents who happen to walk by and who want their kids to do art that looks like something, but it's not really developmentally appropriate and it's not fun. Kids learn best when the learning is fun. And yes, we come to learn later on in life through things that maybe we don't consider fun. Most college courses, for example, they don't teach in ways that are necessarily fun. I wish more people did, even for grown-ups. However, the main reason we want to learn stuff is because it's interesting and it's fun. And this is the kind of process that we should be fostering as much as possible. Art is just one way that this plays out. Don't expect the art to necessarily look like anything when you're done, most of the time. Do stamping, do glitter, do finger painting, do crazy coloring, do where you color and then you paint black over the top and you scrape it off. All of these are really fun activities for kids where they work on lots of motor skills, language skills, social skills, all sorts of stuff, and yet the important thing isn't the product, it's the process. We also want to make sure we're doing this with communication as well. I see a lot of parents, being a speech pathologist, working on communication skills with kids who have delays and disorders. A lot of parents just want me to teach their kid to talk. If a child can say words but isn't using them in a functional way to build relationships with other people, to share ideas, to share needs and wants and thoughts, then I don't think that's useful. That's just parroting words. It's not functional communication. I care about knowing what's in the child's heart and mind. I care about the child learning to express her individuality, not just to repeat some things that I told her to say. I don't want a robot for a child or for a student. I want a fully developing human being who is learning how to allow her personality and her self to flow out into relationship with other people. That's what communication is about. It's not about saying words. We can communicate with no words at all. Those are some examples about putting the process over the end product. And I would love it if you would brainstorm this week some ideas about how you might be unintentionally valuing product, the end product, more than you are valuing the process for the child and for yourself, because it is a two-way thing. And what are some ways you can change that? That is your homework for the week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you here when I post my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.